Well, 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 my beautiful souls, come close and settle in. Auntie Shia's got a story for you tonight, one that'll wrap you up like a thick quilt stitched by hands that know love and resilience. Tonight, we're diving deep into the art of protection, not the kind that comes with locks and keys, but the kind born of knowing the power of your roots, your rituals, and the whispers of those who walked before you. This is the tale of a woman named Mabel, a mother who stood tall against the storm because she knew that when danger knocks, the ancestors answer with fierce and unyielding love. The tale of Mabel's salt line. Mabel was the kind of woman who spoke her truth straight, no chaser. She lived on the outskirts of a little town nestled in the thick pines of Mississippi where folks' tongues could be as sharp as a blade. But Mabel wasn't one to worry about gossip. She had a home to tend to and 2 sons to raise. Her boys were her heartbeat, and every stitch of her day was woven with their future in mind. Now, trouble has a way of sniffing out peace, and it wasn't long before trouble came looking for Mabel. A man named Clyde, with a crooked smile and a heart full of darkness, decided he wanted what Mabel had, a patch of land passed down from her great-grandmother. Clyde didn't care that this land was where her boys learned to walk or where her family's stories were buried deep in the soil. To him, it was just property to be claimed, and he made it known that if Mabel didn't sell, he'd take it by force. But Mabel, oh, she wasn't about to be moved. She went straight to her altar, lit a white candle, and placed a dish of water beside it. Great-grandmama Addie, guide my hands. Teach me what I need to do, she whispered. That night in the quiet, the ancestors answered her with a dream, a vision of salt and iron, of roots bound tight with red thread. Mabel woke with a purpose burning bright in her chest. The next morning, she gathered what she needed, a sack of coarse salt, a railroad spike, and a branch from the willow tree by the creek. As she worked, she hummed a low, steady tune, a song her mother had sung while plaiting her hair, one that spoke of strength and shields unseen. She laid a thick line of salt around her property, whispering the words her ancestors gave her. No harm shall cross this line, no ill will pass through. What is mine is protected, and what comes for me returns to you. At each corner of the land, she drove a railroad spike deep into the earth, anchoring her protection like roots anchoring a tree. She took the willow branch, dipped it in holy water, and walked the perimeter, her voice firm as she prayed. That night, Clyde came, bold as brass. He stepped onto her property, his eyes full of greed. But as soon as his boot hit the salt line, he froze. He stumbled back, his face pale as the moon, and he muttered something about hearing whispers and feeling hands on his chest. The ancestors were at work. Clyde never came back, and from that day on, folks in the town spoke of Mabel's land as if it were a fortress, untouched and untouchable. Her sons grew up strong, carrying with them the knowledge that their mother had held the line, protected them with faith and fire. So, my beautiful souls, let Mabel's story remind you, protection is more than what you can see. It's in the salt you sprinkle, the prayers you say, and the roots that run deep beneath your feet. It's in the way we honor those who came before, knowing that they walk with us still, fierce and unyielding in their love. And as we walk forward, let us take a moment to reflect on how we protect what's ours, our families, our legacies, our homes. We do so not only with strength, but with intention, drawing on the wisdom of our roots. Until next time, my loves, keep your spirit strong and your heart open.